What is happening, folks, and welcome back to another episode of Glory in Paradise with Monaco. Don't forget down below, if you're enjoying this series, hit the like button down below. It does help support the channel and the series specifically, and subscribe if you are new. Also check out the Twitch channel. We're live on Fridays, Saturdays and Tuesdays with mainly Football Manager, with the odd game here and there when we do something different occasionally. I think one day a week I'm thinking of doing like on Fridays maybe, on Saturdays maybe, we do non-Football Manager. Also, in one day of those three streams, we do non-Football Manager content. Also, don't forget down below is the Discord as well to get involved in that. So, today we're on the finance screen because I wanted to just reveal something, but I didn't want to do it straight away. As you can see on the turnover, that is massively increased from the previous seasons, and we are quite good for FFP, £108 million FFP, so we can spend a bit more money, but I'm always a bit wary. We've got a few new sponsorship deals here last for a year that are helping out, so it is working out quite well for us, FFP and all that stuff. So hopefully that can continue. I've noticed in the replays of the goals we've scored that at home the ground does seem to be a lot fuller recently, so hopefully that is going to continue, because I would like to get a new stadium and all that kind of stuff as well. So we've got a signing to make now. I'll explain why I was a bit confused by this when it happened. Kate, not his full name probably, it's probably Lopez Costa de la Oliva, but he's, we'll call him Kate, Kate, whatever you want to call him, whichever way you want to pronounce it. I did this deal with the thinking he'd come in January, and then all of a sudden he was in my first team, and I wondered, why is this a thing? I paid £24 million straight cash deal for him, but then I realised in the rules of the league, which I'll show you in a second, there's actually a transfer window that allows this to happen. So if I go down to the transfer window here, I must have seen this from the 1st September to 2nd of January 2023. Joker transfer bid one player from any French club. So I could sign players during the season, which is fantastic. It's not something I really think of, as usually in leagues I manage in, they don't have this kind of rule. So that is handy. That is very handy. If we've got the money and we want a certain player, we can get him earlier than I thought. So that's fantastic. So I've got a comment I want to go through, and I'm going to bring up now. So Hugo Umerio was a regular commenter on this series. Says, "Hey Matt 89, you did a very good job creating a super team. Debatable. I don't think it's a super team. So did you hire a better director of football? No, I did not. I kept the same director of football. I think he's very good at his job. And why you decided to choose Pellegrini over a super striker who could score some 30 goals for your team? Right. Well, the issue why I chose Pellegrini over super striker was I want to give Pellegrini a crack at the whip, and I think he's done very well with the 14 goals he scored this season. But when you've got a guy like this, who is just in phenomenal option, I could not turn it down. So signing a super striker would be cool and be a good idea, but I want to give young players a chance to develop and build up. Now obviously now there's more competition. I'm happy to start either of these guys now. So obviously Ousmane Dembele, Ousmane will be leaving the club in January, I believe, because obviously these two strikers. But I wanted to give Pellegrini a chance rather than just dismiss him completely. And when I saw this guy and the deal was like £24 million, I thought, I've got to sign him. So, games on camera, let's get to them. Beat Toulouse 3-0. Anthony, Depay and Univar with the goals in this game. Very good to see the white players getting a couple of goals, one goal apiece in this match. Pretty much in control, not the most exciting game, but nicely composed performance. We beat Atletico 3-0. This game was bizarre. The stats show that we had a lot of shots on target, and of course we did. But we played. It's a weird game because I don't think it was a 3-0 performance. I just think we were just very clinical in the chances that we got, and it was really weird because I think Atletico played better in this game, and so did we. As opposed to the reverse game. They still had the same kind of pattern, a lot of passes, but we just seemed to be able to get just more breaks, and it was a weird match because I thought 3-0, it didn't feel like we were 3-0 better than them, but I'll take it, and that result was massive for the qualification. beat Montpellier 5-0. Kante with his first start for the club got 2 goals. Unvar got 1, Anthony got 1, and Bakary Samara got 1 as well. Dominant performance. We were Montpellier were down at the bottom of the table anyway, so it wasn't that much of a surprise that we won the game. But winning 5-0, this team's got goals in it now, which is what I really wanted to start, which was a really big problem early on in the series. We then drew with City 2-2, and I wish I'd live come this game. I really did. Wish I did, but because of what's happened in the group with the Madrid results, I didn't think it was really relevant to show you it. Went behind to Haaland, and then after that it became just, oh, here we go. It was basically like the game you saw in the live comp previously, where they had a little ball, but we were hanging on. Then we got an equaliser. I think it was from a cross. Then they got a penalty in the 93rd minute. It was an error from, I can't remember, who was it now who did the error? I think it might have been George who did the error, I believe. I think. And then they went in front. But then right at the end, literally at the end, ball out wide to Aguilar, he whipped it in, and he flicked it on, did Pellegrini. And the keeper, Edison, he just kind of flapped it over his head and went back in net 2-2. Great result for us. But yeah, fantastic. Because that means that we've now qualified from the group. The win against Atletico did that. Now, I'm not going to show the rest of our game. There's no real point in showing it because the head-to-head results against us and City are in their favour. They got a win and a draw. So even if we beat Red Star, we can't win the group. So I'm just going to show the one league game today. But that was a very good qualification. I did say that the Let's Go Madrid games were critical, and we got the results in them. So League 2 looks like this. It's a bit kind of skewy because of all teams got games in hand and all that kind of stuff. But the most important thing is we are now, 9 points clear of 4th, which is the minimum expectation I wanted this season, is to get that qualification done. And we've managed to do it pretty quick. And I'm very happy with, it's not completely done, but based on our form and the players we've got, and we seem to be quite comfortable in beating teams right now in lowers, I think we'll do it. So today's game is against Rennes, who are 6th in the table, sorry. So this is not going to be an easy game, you wouldn't think. Kate's going to start today. Desti's back in 2 to 7 weeks. So no Univar injured as well. Osman not on the bench. Pellegrini's going to be on the bench as well. And yeah, we'll go with that team and see how we get on. So yeah, hopefully guys are enjoying this series. I really hope you are. I really am. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. But we've not been. I don't think we're going to be walking in the league anytime soon, even though this team is really starting to click right now. But I think when we're on form, oh, great pass. When we're on form, not many teams can deal with us. Corner kick for Rennes. Cutting by Rafinha, 5 posts, looks like it's clear. Oh, not there. React. That was a close one. Just got a feeling because we didn't get across to him, and there we go. This is the problem with the. Oh, he's offside. No, he's not. Right. This is the problem. Because when you see this ball out wide here, nobody is anywhere near this area. And they just cross the ball into the far post. And again, it's just lack of reactions, really. We've started really poor in this game. And it's a great hit. But the fact he gets so much time to turn on it, and the keeper's not quite getting across there, is poor. 1-0 Rennes. They deserve it on balance of play so far. It's all Rennes. And look at this again. Why are these two guys marking him and he's not over there? It's ridiculous. And it's going to be another goal, isn't it, for Rennes, I think. I mean, he gets across there, doesn't get the ball flicked on. It's the box again. It's a really bad performance so far. But hopefully we can pick it up a little bit and see now on a bit of space now. Play the ball across to Depay. He does. Memphis Depay. Don't know why he's shooting that forward because he's running a bit further in with a bit better option. Asensio. Aguilar on the right hand side. Finds a cross for Depay far post. That's the first chance on goal we've had. And it's a save from the goalkeeper. Ribeiro. Now Depay. Asensio. George. Kante! He's got an equaliser. The first time shot is onside. I think he is. Yes, he is. 1-1. Kante's got the equaliser. Not really deserved based on the balance of play. I think Rennes look more likely to get a second and we have to get an equaliser. But good play from Depay. Back to George. Eventually here. Who puts in the first time ball. Great little run from Kate. And it's a great little finish there for 1-1. Brilliant. That's what I'm talking about. We have goals in this team, but we need to... What's he doing the chicken celebration for? Do you see that guy? He literally did a chicken celebration. How goes his offside call? Ooh, good movement from him there. Went back and went forward again, like Van Nistelrooy did back in the day. Definitely been that goal's definitely changed the game in terms of our ability on the ball and general play. Ribeiro, great balls to the pie down the left hand side. Can he find a ball in the box here? No, he can't. George picks it up though. He finds a cross in there. Keeper comes out for it and makes a complete hash of it. And it's another goal for Kate. I think the keeper's made the mess of this. I think he's completely missed the ball or fluffed it. Kate, I want to see this again. I think he made a complete mock-up of this. George gets the ball. It's not the best ball in the world, is it? Let's have a look. Ball comes in. Keeper comes out for it. Completely just doesn't get there. Just doesn't get there. And it's 2-1 against Rennes. And we've turned it around. Monaco 2, Rennes 0. Fantastic. Hopefully we can get another one. Ball in the box, Anthony. Cleared to Aguilar. Amazing how that one goal just changed the whole game at the moment. Lindelof. Romero. Ribeiro. Great ball to Aguilar down the right hand side. Can he find a cross in the box? He's got a penalty, I think, now. He's got a penalty. This is insane drama. It's Kate taking a penalty. On his first full live com debut, he could score a first half hat-trick. And he does. Monaco 3, Rennes 0. They always say goals can change games, and it's been proven today that they do. 1-0 down, we were rubbish. Equaliser, and all of a sudden it's changed. I said, what a sign this guy could be. And the good news is he's got 2 strikers now I'm really happy to have. 3-1, what an insane first half this is. Half time, literally, we've had 5 shots on target and we've scored 3 of them. And Kate is an absolute beast of a player. I'm so happy we've got him into the club. So we're going to be assertive and just don't let the performance level drop. I just love this. I did this set before and I had like a good team, but this is the best team I've had in Monaco for years. Not years, since the last time I did a save with them. This is a much better team than last time I did the Glory in Paradise save. Hopefully the team can win more things. Memphis Depay. Try to beat his man, doesn't do it. Cleared. Is that Kingsley Coleman on the ball? It can't be, right? No, there's no way they got him there, surely. Anthony. Aguilar. Can he find a ball in the box? He can. To Kate! Tell you, this kid is something else. Well, not being a perfect performance from Armenia and people like that, but we're gonna get the victory here. And Kate was on fire today. Absolutely fantastic performance from the player. But yeah, Armenia had a poor game today. He seems to be a bit iffy with his passing and general play in actually free kicks. So yeah, overall, been a perfect result for us. If we can just get another goal, it'll be fantastic. And it's curled in and cleared. But that's a good reaction. We started really bad in this game and we've turned it around and got the 3-1 victory. But Armenia was an issue in that game. Depay, no, I don't know. I think he was really poor with his passing. So I'm going to say assertive. Very pleased. Don't get complacent. Yes, that is definitely something I want to do. Right, so let's look at the fixtures and see what we've got coming up next. Right, well, because we've got the World Cup around here now. So there's friendlies there, which I don't think we need to have friendlies really, because the World Cup's happening. So I don't know if there's any point doing the Red Star game. I mean, it could be cool to see if we can beat them Red Star away from home and score a few more goals. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? Let's do it. Back to Red Star in a second, folks. Right, guys, match number 2 against Red Star. And hopefully it's another win with a few goals. We made a few changes to the lineup today. Dembele comes in. Charpentier comes in. Rodriguez, Pellegrini are starting as well, just to give a bit of fitness and rest of some players and rotate a little bit. So it's not the most important game, but it'd be nice to win our final game, and it's the last game before the big break, so I thought, why not show it? Let's see if we can get another victory here. The game against them in the group was a 5-1 victory, which was very, 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 very weird. And they've got a very narrow formation here, which is interesting. So let's see how we get on, folks. Hopefully a win, but as we've seen, they've almost scored in the first 20 seconds of the game. Just then, most exciting game so far. One box, Lindelof over the bar. Just can't find that bit of creativity to find that first real chance of Pellegrini, really. Long ball wide again. They did this a lot in the first game. They kept doing balls like that to the midfielders in these areas. Dembele, as a first time shot, you feel the goal might be coming, but it's not looking like it's going to come easily. Carpentier, Aguilar, Pellegrini. There we go. There's the goal as I say it. 1-0. It felt like we were getting on top, but it didn't look like it was going to be an easy goal to score. 15th goal of the season for Pellegrini. And again, it's actually a cross, which I'm not telling him to do actually, which is interesting. Poor marking there for Red Star. 1-0 Pellegrini, and we'll take that happily. Both strikers look like they can score goals freely, which is fantastic. City win 1-0 now, so there's not really much issue with qualifications. It'd be nice to win by a point behind City. Pellegrini's for one goal. Pellegrini with another chance. Oh, you're thinking he should be scoring that, aren't you, really? The form that he's been in this season. Corner kick by James. Curled in. Cleared. Lindelof. I thought, if it didn't any better, I would have thought he was trying to shoot there. Rodriguez. He's got options down the left side if he needs it. It's the centre back, though, on left back position, though. Now Rodriguez. In the box was Dembele. Cleared. Carpenter, that's your ball. I don't know why you're getting so close to him there, Lindelof. Dembele, first time cross. Nope. Throw in now. Aguilar. Carpenter. Aguilar. Good ball in the box needed here. Or pass to the pie. Overlaps on. Samari's seen it. George base pace. There was a shot. Goes. I think went for more placement there, didn't he, than actually power. Which still a good option to go for. Rodriguez needs a good ball in the box here. It's not terrible, but it's not great either. The pie gets it back under control. Rodriguez. In the box again. To Pellegrini. It's all us now. We need a second goal, though. So, half-time, it's dominant. A lot of the chances are coming from wide areas, which is kind of not surprising given the player now formation. We just need to find a second goal, really, and just keep going like we're doing. And eventually we'll hopefully wear them down and find that second. Not really a threat much attacking-wise at all, apart from the first chance they had in the 3 seconds. Second goal, I think this game is relatively comfortable. Dembele. Carpenter again. That's just a poor pass for him. He didn't give him much chance, did he, really? Good tackle, though. Right, I'm taking George off for Toure. I want to take Aguilar, but I can't because there's no right back on the bench, unfortunately, today. Ante's coming on for Dembele, and Essential's coming on for Rodriguez. I need to get the main guys on the pitch because we need to get a second goal. Corner kick now. Taken by Depay. Curling far post was Pellegrini, and that's a penalty, I think. If it's a push, I didn't quite see what it said, but I think that's a penalty, and I'm amazed if it's not. If you don't give this a penalty, mind you, I did have one other game where he didn't give it, which is a bit surprising. Come on, give this penalty. I'm not sure who's going to take it actually. I forget who my penalty takers are. It's a penalty. It's going to be taken by Pellegrini. This will probably seal the win if he scores this. Pellegrini steps up and fires into the bottom corner. 2-0 Monaco against Red Star. Deserved on the balance of play. Unfortunately, City are winning their game as well, which didn't really matter. We knew that was going to happen, most likely anyway. But it's just nice to get a nice win before the World Cup break happens. And good finish from Pellegrini. I'm not sure who the main striker is now. Probably Kate, to be honest with you. But Pellegrini is a great backup option. Corner kick now for Anthony to take. Whipped in penalty. The pie's in there. Clear the Carpenter. Can he find the ball in the box? He can, but it's been cleared by Red Star. Samare. Good ball to Depay in the penalty area. Cuts back for Pellegrini. That was nearly another one. Just felt like it was a bit open net tapping for him there, didn't it? Anthony. Aguilar. In the box to Pellegrini. And he's got a hat-trick. Back-to-back hat-tricks for both strikers in this episode. 3 for Kate in the first game and 3 for Pellegrini in the second. It's a wonderful problem to have in a save when you've got both strikers who equally can score goals. Again, this is against Red Star, so maybe, we've got to tip it a little bit. But good effort from Pellegrini, and it finished the Champions League group stage in style. Of course, Champions League draw will be interesting to see who we get. Right, guys, the draw for the Champions League is the 12th of December, so it's going to be too long for me to draw for all that kind of stuff. So I'll update you on that on the next episode when we come back. So when shall we come back? I think we'll come back for the Amiens and Lyon games in January because Lyon's a decent team and there's no one else really around that as a massive side. Lyon are currently where they're in the table, they're currently third, so it makes sense to do at least that game somewhere along the line. So we'll do Amiens and Lyon. We'll update you on the Champions League draw and that kind of thing next episode. So thank you for watching, folks. If you've enjoyed the video, I hope you have. Hit the like button down below. I'll see you next episode for some more. Until then, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.